All right, guys, what's up? Sean King, Mr. Fence Tools. Let's talk about a really cool tool that we've had for a long time. This is a classic. This is the Easy Hole Template Kit. This allows you to cut holes into vinyl fence posts, whether it be at the field or even in the shop. Different size holes. This kit has a main frame that accepts multiple different inserts. The Easy Hole kit itself comes with 10 inserts. It comes with your choice of DeWalt or Milwaukee router kits. That's the box that it all comes in, plus the router itself, not a battery. The kit comes with a bit. These are specifically made for our kits. You're not going to go off the store and buy one off the shelf. These kits have, or the router bit has an offset. So if you look at there, the cutting edge of the router is away from the HDPE polyethylene, high density polyethylene insert. The reason why that's away is to decrease the chance of that cutting edge nicking this insert. If you do nick the insert, the reason why this design is made in two pieces is this is less money to replace than the entire frame. It also saves space, but you will put the insert in there. You'll turn the locks vertical. When you do that, this leaves you with 5 inches, so that when you put over a 5x5 vinyl post, it self-centers itself on the post. So now we know this hole is located in the center. All we got to do now is figure out vertically where it's going to be located. The inserts have lines on them. Those lines in all 4 corners will line up with the finished route of the top of the hole, finished route of the bottom of the hole. Because, again, the hole in the insert is bigger than the hole that you're going to be routing, so that we can keep the cutting edge of the router bit away from that insert. You would simply put a mark on the post. Wherever you want that, you would measure down and put a mark wherever you want that top of the hole to be. Put your insert on there, line it up. I can see the mark on the post and the line on the insert. By lining that up, I know that I'm going to have a finished hole right where I need it to be. Use my quick clamp that comes in the kit by clamping it together. Now this is not going to move vertically, not going to move horizontally because of the clamp and the tabs on the back side. You would use the palm router, take a little bit of practice. I wouldn't do this the first time when I post on the job site. Get some scrap material and practice, because when you plunge route that in there, it's going to want to move a little bit. Just keep a good firm grip with the router. Bring the router bit over to one side of the main frame. Make sure the bearing makes positive contact. Go nice and slow around that frame. And when you get finished, get away from the edge as you come back out, or just tilt and rotate the router back out of the hole. Because that's typically what we see guys nicking the frames, is on the way out, pulling it out of the hole after it's routed. All right, so the goal is we want to have a perfect hole. The speed on these routers, I'd run them at full speed. And again, try not to go around this hole too fast. Follow the edging of the template. Now, for most of your holes, it's going to be a privacy fence. More often than not, that's what we're routing for. So in that instance, you have a picket and a U-channel ready from this hole to the bottom hole. Then you could, these holes that we put the main frame for you, you could put a screw in that below the hole or above the bottom hole. If I add a screw, I can remove the clamp. This is not going to go anywhere. With the clamp, there's a possibility, if you push too hard one way or the other, that the main frame could move. So in those instances that you're using privacy fence, I would just advise using the screw. So we're going to hold on to this thing real tight, put plunger out in there. And that's from a side angle, right? So we're going to go clockwise with that. It's a lot easier to do from the front, but we end up with a perfectly routed hole. There's factory edges basically in there. Look like that. Okay, and then the rail should fit in there beautifully, right? Look at that. It's a beautiful finish, beautiful fit. Now, the Easy Hole template kit is universal, that it will work for a 4-inch post as well. If you just turn the tabs on the main frame 90 degrees, that will fit a 4-inch post and self-center itself on there, okay? So everything else applies. You put a mark on the post where you want the height of the hole to be, put that's going to center it for you. Same thing, use a clamp. If it's anything other than a privacy fence, you can use, or if it's privacy fence, you use a screw hole. Otherwise, you got to use the clamp, right? So, main frame, inserts. You get a clamp, you get 10 inserts in the kit. You get a clamp. You get the router bit. Choice of the box, whether it be Walter Milwaukee, and the palm router that comes in the kit. You'll get just like this with no battery. So that is the Easy Hole template kit.